Oh, I found someone. It needs to level up on me.
How did you?
What's up, brothers? Just 2 days ago, I finished the first 30-day challenge that we'll be doing here on the channel. If you want to see more of this, make sure you let me know in the comments. But anyway, this first 30-day challenge was for Viego, the Ruin King, the newest champion in League of Legends still. I'm kind of surprised that they haven't announced anything about, like, Isolde or, like, whatever the sewing champion's coming up. I'm a little shocked that we haven't seen anything about her, but whatever. Anyway, so I played Viego every single day for 30 days straight. In this video, I'm going to be going over my general thoughts of Viego, if I want to do this challenge again, and just like my general thoughts and like all the stats I have on Viego, just all of that. We're just going to be going over that.
This fucking balling is so dog
Yeah, no,
shit.
they're doing horrible.
Bro, fucking like...
Wait, did I just... We have some clips playing in the background. The bottom left hand will show what day I collected them. They're all in order. So if I have like multiple clips on day 5, that's the order they happened on day 5. Not every single day is represented here, just because there were some days where I only played 1 Viego match, and then there were other days where I played 20 Viego matches. That's just because some days I didn't want to play Viego. So for stats that I have on Viego, over the course of 30 days, I played Viego 50 times and held a 58% win rate with a 3.26 KDA. I can't move better.
Enter?
Yes. Okay, that's fucking me, I guess, dude. I don't know. And out of the 50 games, I got Ace or MVP 31 times total. That's just insane because you should, in theory, be getting Ace or MVP once every 5 matches. And so I should have gotten Ace or MVP 10 times if we were, you know, if I wasn't one of the best Viegos in the entire planet. But I got it 31 times with this champ in 50 games. That's insane. There was no streak here that like rivaled my 19 games on set. I don't think anyone can really match that. If you guys come close, or like if you guys have your own Ace or MVP streaks on a certain champion, let me know in the comments.
Ah, he missed his ult! Ah!
Get me out! Oh!
Holy shit, you can play.
Let's go! The most I got on Viego in a row was 10. I got 10 Ace or MVPs in a row. As for roles and runes and everything, Conqueror Domination's what I ran every single game. It is phenomenal. Top lane, you could probably just change the secondary tree to the Resolve tree. In mid lane, you could maybe go press the attack instead of Conqueror. But the champion sacks Conqueror literally within one combo. It's absolutely absurd.
God, these people, Gunner.
I played Viego majority of the time in the jungle. I just had way more fun in the jungle. I feel like top lane is just where all the broken champions go. So even though Viego is a fantastic duelist, he probably still loses duels to some of the top lane champs. But then when you put him in the jungle, he's probably one of the best duelists, if not the best duelist. And so you can just perma invade, and I love that. As for my gameplay thoughts on the champion, he's not actually my favorite champ. I'll be completely honest, after I got around like, you know, learning him and everything, the only times when I was actually having fun playing Viego is when you would just be in a team fight and you would kill someone, take over their body, kill someone, take over their body, and like plan out how you're gonna take over people's bodies, use their abilities, and then all of that stuff. That was the most fun. It's so much fun. But aside from that, just like dueling everyone, the champion's really not that much fun. To me, at least. Once you get into the passive though, and you start stacking passive on passive on passive, it's really fun. Especially when you're not just brain dead fed and you have to plan it out. I have fun with it. As for Viego's viability, I think he's really, really good. I don't think he's broken or anything. I don't think he's on like the same level as like Hecarim or like pre-nerf Olaf or pre-nerf Udyr or any of that stuff. I really don't think he's that good, especially in jungle. But I would honestly argue his viability in top and mid lane are really, really good. I think this champion could be an absolute menace in a solo lane. I just didn't have as much fun playing him there. Especially mid lane Viego, I feel like that could just be insane. But in terms of mythic items, I honestly did not like Kraken Slayer all that much. I still built it, I think, a majority of my matches. Okay. But in terms of all the mythic items I built, the main ones I built would have to be Kraken Slayer, Immortal Shield Bow, Gore Drinker, and Triforce. I played around with Gale Force, and I hate Gale Force on Viego. I really don't think active items, other than Gore Drinker, because it's a 20-second cooldown, I don't think that active items are the best thing that you want to be going on Viego, because it's weird. I don't want to say disorienting, but it's weird. Whereas Gore Drinker, you probably have it off cooldown by the time you end a possession or something. Same with items like Guardian Angel. I feel like Guardian Angel just absolutely blows on Viego. But for my favorite mythic item, it has to be Triforce. However, I feel like Triforce is only really viable if you're running it in a solo lane. Alright, split pushing his jungle is so difficult. Viego is one of the best split pushers in the game, but he doesn't do that much damage to towers if you don't take Trinity Force. And if you're split pushing as a jungler, especially if you could just lose the game. You could just lose the game if you're split pushing incorrectly as a jungler. So I didn't really get to build Triforce as much as I would have wanted to. If you're jungling, I think the best is probably Kraken Slayer or Gore Drinker. But in all honesty, I really didn't find myself getting attached to Viego at all. To be honest, unless I get autofo jungle in like a ranked solo duo match and no one trades with me, I probably won't be playing this champion again. He's a decent amount of fun, but especially the games where you can't pick him, they just feel so bad. The way Viego works is I don't think he's the best assassin. You generally want to kill like a bruiser or something, use the bruiser's mobility, and then get onto the backline. You don't really want to like just straight up kill the backline as Viego a lot of the times, because if you try to possess like Ashe, let's say you try to possess Ashe, you're gonna get one shot the second you transform into Ashe, because you have a 2-second cooldown before you can ult again. But if you kill a bruiser on the other hand, that's a way different story. In terms of if I think you guys should be playing this champion or not, I don't think he's a high elo champion. I think he's a high knowledge champion. I don't think you have to be the most mechanically inclined to make this champion work at all. I think that you have to have a lot of game knowledge, and maybe not even game knowledge. You just have to know what the champion you're possessing does. If you know what every single champion in the game does, it's so much easier to play this champion. For example, I played against a bunch of Kales. I've never played Kale, so I didn't know what any of the abilities were, so every time I possessed Kale, I was just inting. So I had to like go and play a match or two as Kale, so I understood what her abilities and her passive did. I knew what they did, I just didn't know what buttons they were. But then after that, every time I possessed a Kale, it was fine. I could just see that mechanic being extremely problematic for people who don't know what every single champion in the game does. But I would say if you guys really want to play Viego, and you already know what all the champions in the game do, and you're looking for a strong duelist, I think Viego is a fantastic pick. I feel like I kind of had to list off 3 things. Oh, a fantastic duelist with the reset mechanic. Yeah, that's probably it. The only things I got better at as the challenge went on was animation canceling and auto attack in. The amount of damage I would output compared from day 1 to day 30. Day 30, I was outputting way more in a shorter time frame.
Scale with levels.
I don't know. Press shift
Oh,
and
there's
you
a
can
leaf in
tell.
here. Go here.
This is just a flat amount.
Okay.
I can't tell. It's just a light yellow. I can't tell.
Built different. Get me out. Get me out. No, 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 sorry this video is kind of meh. I can't really just upload the raw footage because then I have a bunch of friends and stuff talking and it just seems weird. And then I would want to use the Viego theme if I was making a montage, which I still have in the background of this video. But the problem is you can't just play only a theme or music or else you'll get copyright strikes, so I have to put it in the background. So now we have this weird mesh of like the montage going on in the background with me talking over top of it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of Viego, of this challenge, of this video in the comments. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Stay safe, wear a mask, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out.